It's the main session. Sorry, didn't realize that. We are all here.
Viewers, this is the sixth and
Ah,
final round table for season two. You have caught one traitor so far in the game. Tonight, though, you might not know it, as you might not know it if you do catch one, because tonight the player who is banished will not reveal their role, leaving nothing off the table. Leave nothing off the table tonight. I'm sorry for my words there. Leave nothing off the table tonight, players. This could be your last chance in making it to the finals. Players, the floor is yours.
Well, I'll start.
I'd like to start if that's okay, because I know you've been saying my name, so and I was not here. Guys, I'm going to make this really simple. I knew that there was a setup for me, and that's fine. Everybody's got their thing, right? Like we have the dogs, and we have the different things that you believe in. So for me, my faith, and I don't ever bring this in games, but I feel the need to tonight. It's everything. Like, and I'm not a judgmental guy. I hope you guys know that about me. I tend to love people, but my faith is everything. So this right here is my Bible, right? Right here, my name, Brad Butler. So here we go. I'll let you, if you can see that. I am faithful. I am not a traitor. So there you go. All right, Brandon, go ahead.
Well, the reason I brought your name up, and I spent most of last night speaking with Jonathan and then sometime this morning
Mm,
about you because,
mm,
and Jonathan actually recommended you because you've gone under the radar since week one with 3 votes week one, and then since then received not a single vote.
right.
And then the
So,
night Tina was going to bring you up, you managed to get her to not bring you up.
right,
And then throwing all your votes for the first few weeks
right,
and then arriving late for multiple Zooms now.
right.
And now you were over an hour late
I was. Yeah, I was
when
working.
when we were talking. You had a chance to defend yourself earlier.
Mm. So I'll defend myself now. I do work at a church, so Wednesday night is a big night for us. We just have church stuff, so I work with kids through that. So that's why I wasn't. And I can read you. I know I can't show it, but the last thing that Jonathan said to me was, "I think I'm gonna get killed," and Brandon and Caleb, I think, are the traitors. That's what he told me this afternoon at 6:30 Central Time before we started. So whatever you're saying, he said, I don't know, but I'm just telling you what I can read off my thing. He said that he thought you were a traitor. So I understand why you would throw me under the bus. In fact, I was even telling him about a discussion. He said, "Yeah, I don't think they're going to kill you. I think they're going to kill me because they're setting you up to be the fall guy." So that's what Jonathan said.
Well, actually, Jonathan and I had a lengthy conversation yesterday
Okay.
into this morning around 3.
Okay.
And me and him were talking, and
Okay.
he actually said Caleb, he fully trusts as a faithful.
Okay.
And we were making a plan for the finale.
Okay.
And you were the biggest target because you have gone undetected
Right.
since week one.
Right. That's obviously not what he said to me, and so I do think,
So, like,
Brandon, I
can
think
I jump in real quick? Can I jump in
absolutely.
quick?
Yeah.
I just have a question for Brandon. And so when you, Caleb, and Jonathan were having these discussions and Brad's name came out, was there anything that Jonathan himself pointed out that could sus Brad in this moment besides what you have mentioned already? Because I
I
would
can't
imagine
remember
Jonathan,
exactly because I've literally closed them.
because I would imagine if it's Jonathan who is possibly putting suspicion on somebody, he's gonna have like real concrete reasons why that person is a traitor. So if he is sitting there gaming with both you and Caleb, there has to be something tangible
I
besides
don't know
Brad
because I
being
haven't checked
late.
my messenger since we came on the Zoom. The
Gotcha.
only thing I check on my phone is my WhatsApp, waiting for my messages from my director. That's it.
Gotcha.
But I can show you guys afterwards. He has been telling me, and giving me concrete information.
But you don't know what it is?
I can't remember.
Okay.
It's all written down.
Yeah, I mean, again, who knows? Maybe he's playing both sides, but he definitely told me, because I was telling him that Caleb messaged me this afternoon, and he said Caleb was messaging him as well, and that Jonathan just said, Brad, they're trying to set you up and they're going to kill me. And I thought, because I thought all day you were going to kill me, Brandon, and then
I'm faithful. Don't, I wish I was traitor from the beginning, but no.
Well, well, here's the thing with Jonathan. Jonathan told me the same thing that he thinks that he's going to be killed and doesn't really know who would do it. That's what he told me. He thinks he was going to be killed tonight.
I thought I was
And,
going to kill as well. Yeah.
and speaking of like no votes, since Brandon mentioned it, that Brad hasn't been mentioned since beginning. Daniel, I would say this. I mean, you are the only person here out of all of us, his names that hadn't been mentioned. I don't think once in this game. I do not think, but it's kind of suspicious to me that it could possibly be you as a traitor, since your name hasn't really been mentioned and you have been kind of quiet a little bit.
I don't think I've been quiet, and I personally think my
Well,
name
not
has
that
been
much.
mentioned because huh?
Well, not that much. You have
Yeah.
talked with them, but
Yeah, I feel like I've talked to the round tables, and if anybody has questions for me, like I'll take them, but I don't think I've done anything suspicious. And if you guys have seen something, please tell me, but I don't think I've been quiet. If I want to add something to this conversation, Brad, you remember how me and Jonathan were sending like our lists back together?
Yeah, yeah.
The bottom two on his list were Caleb and Brandon.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So Jonathan, I don't know, did Jonathan have lists with anybody else? We would like send each other like trust lists.
No, we never
Yeah,
sent
I
this.
guess like when I talked with Jonathan, I guess we kind of discuss all possibilities.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
like I guess everyone has done something a little bit suspicious. So I honestly don't know who he truly felt was most suspicious.
Mhm.
I will say, Brandon, um, Jonathan did mention you as a possible
Now
traitor.
that I have the messages up, he
I
felt
don't,
good about
I don't think they can.
Reminder, you're not supposed to be on
Yeah.
your phones. That's not just Brandon, that's everybody who's time stamping things. You're not supposed to be on your phone.
Yeah, honestly, he gave me lists, but if I am around still, I'll give them to you afterwards. 'Cause he did give me a list. He felt good about Anthony though, and me and Caleb. That's all I'm
Maybe,
gonna say. Like,
maybe he was just playing both sides because again, maybe he just didn't want to get killed.
wait, wait,
But
wait, wait, wait. He mentioned Anthony's name too.
yes,
Oh,
he
you didn't
felt,
tell me that.
yeah. Okay, so then I'm not sure, but your name was the first one brought up, Anthony. He said he felt good about you.
Oh, good about me. Oh, okay,
Yes,
thank
he
you.
felt like you were 100% faithful.
Okay.
But he sort of felt good about you, Brad, but also felt like you could have potentially been recruited. So honestly, I'm not sure. But as for me, I've explained everything. Last vote, only reason I voted Patrice was because I either thought he was a traitor or a lousy faithful, not giving much after anything. So, and then the Melissa vote, I had more suspicions on you, Victoria, at the time than I did Melissa. But after that vote, we discussed it, and I completely understand and have no suspicions on you.
I'm just gonna say it's really hard for me this time around. Obviously, Brad, seeing you literally put your hand on the Bible and pledge your faith to clear your name. I mean, that's a big ass. In my opinion, that's a big ass gesture. If you're lying, like you know, that's very blasphemous. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
I want to point that out. If you're lying, like that's really fucked up.
It is.
But I'm believing that you're being 100% honest with us because that's huge. That's
Absolutely.
huge for someone to do. So
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sorry, Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm faithful, literally. If you vote me out, you are literally voting out a faithful and keeping in a traitor. And you'll literally keep going tomorrow where there will be final two, and then you'll be losing to a traitor. And the traitor will get all $150. I'm telling you this right now. Where if you keep me, I'm a champ. I am faithful. I'm trying to help you. And anything Patrice thought he heard is all a lie. I have not said a thing.
But Brandon, why would he lie about that? Why would he
He
lie
was a
about that?
faithful.
It would make sense for him to lie about that if he was a traitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I did not say anything like got them or something. Like, I never said anything like that.
I mean, at the same time, though, even though Patrice said he was a faithful, he might think Brandon is a traitor, but we don't really know if Brandon is a traitor, though. That's the thing. It could be someone else that we don't know about.
Caleb, I agree with you. It's just I'm really sorry, Brandon. I just think that just with
You'll be
talking
getting rid
tonight,
of a completely faithful, good faithful, and you'll screw your entire game over. I promise you. Come tomorrow night, you'll be losing to the traitors if
Plural.
you vote me out.
So you think there's more than one left?
Yes. Seeing how there was a murder last night, there has to be at least one.
No,
So they will get the money.
I think he's asking if you think there's more than one.
Oh, that I don't know. I'm not sure about that. All I know is there is a traitor amongst us. I just don't know who. If you are swearing on your Bible, Brad, which I believe you, and I'm sorry, just all the evidence that has come my way
Mm.
has pointed towards you.
Mm.
Literally,
I would never do that.
one being having issues with Zoom, then what all those votes, but seeing you swear on the Bible,
Yep.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because I am Christian as well, so I understand.
Yeah.
Faith is everything.
I think you're a great guy, Brandon. I think for me, like, I didn't think, like, Tino is telling me why you couldn't possibly be a traitor, and I'm like, that guy is so smart. I think he could be. And again, I could.
Oh no, I wish I was traitor because I would have done way more moves.
Yeah.
Like all those weeks that there weren't murders,
Yeah.
I would have if I was the traitor.
Yeah.
But no, I'm faithful. And if you vote me out, you'll be sorry. You'll all lose to the traitor or traitors. So honestly, now I'm not sure who I'm voting for tonight.
Yeah, I've never done that in a game before or anything. Like, I just not it's not normally something I do, but because I wasn't around, I wanted to clear it up, make it easy for everybody to tell you that, like, for me, that's it. So, and you're right, dude. If I was lying, I deserve to burn right here in this chair. That would
Yeah,
be,
dude.
Yes.
I have to say that
If you
because
were lying,
oh, it'd be the
you
worst.
deserve to
Yeah.
go down
So
to the devil.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
You
right.
deserve to be where the devil is
Yeah, for sure.
for eternity.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not lying. So yeah.
You
Yeah,
better not.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I don't know who I'm voting for because my main suspect was you, Brad.
No, I know.
I
Yeah, I
was
understand that.
locked in on you
Right, I
until
understand that.
you swore.
Yeah, and I get it, man. It's a tough game. This has been like, it's been so fun, really, right? Like it's
This
been
is the furthest I've made it.
you've
So
done well. It's been a
for
fun
me to
group for me.
survive tonight's roundtable and go into tomorrow's finale,
Yeah.
it would be a historic
Mm,
monument for me. So
right.
please, I'm faithful. Keep me around so I can both help you and also set history for myself.
What would be that history, Brandon?
Making it to the finals,
And winning?
making it to a final game and winning. I've never, ever in my 5 years of org experience won a single game. So, like, this would mean the world to me. And my 2 seasons, second season with Phil, it would mean the world. Making it to the finale. But honestly, I'm not sure.
Well, silence players. You already are. The time for talking has passed. It is now a time of action. Please write down the name of the player you think is a traitor that you want to banish from the game. Again, please hold the paper up, and once the paper is seen on screen, please do not take it off the screen. All right, it looks like everybody has their thing. Tonight we are going to start with Victoria.
I voted for someone that has just been suspicious to me for a while now, just based off of previous suspicions and also the suspicions on me that have disappeared. So I voted for Brandon.
Okay, thank you. Please mute. Matt.
Uh, this isn't an easy vote, and I'm so sorry. But I just gotta go with what I trust, and I'm voting Brandon.
Thank you, Matt. Caleb.
So I was thinking of voting for Brad, but after swearing on that Bible and stuff, I feel like maybe give Brad another chance. And I'm really sorry, Daniel. At least your name's written down one time at least. And that's just what I had to go for my next best gut. Oh, let me zoom in so you can see it.
Yep. Thank you for that. Please mute. Brandon.
Well, honestly, I'm probably going this round. Honestly, if I am, then you all are going to lose tomorrow. But I did vote for you, Daniel. Just you've gone undetected this entire game. That's very suspicious, so that's why I voted you.
Thank you. Please mute. Daniel.
Brendan, I think you're a really, really good player, and I think people just underestimated you, but I really do think it's you.
Thank you. Please mute. Brad.
It's muted. Brandon, I think you're awesome. I put love you, buddy. Like I just think you're an incredible guy, and I do think it's most likely you. And I could be wrong, but I think you're awesome. I really, really enjoyed you, and I think the word underestimated was used, and that's wholeheartedly what I believe. So
Thank you. Please mute. And Anthony. Please unmute, Anthony.
I will echo what's been said so far. This is really gutting for me. It really is. I do adore this person I'm voting for, and I wish you so much happiness. And I'm actually getting a little emotional. I'm sorry. Um, at this point, I think the fate has been sealed, but based on everything I've heard and seen, I'm voting for Brent.
Okay, thank you. All right, everybody, please turn off your cameras and mute Brandon. Reminder that you're not to reveal your role, but you have been banished from the group. Before you're completely set adrift and outcasted from this game, you have a few seconds to say your goodbyes. Please, a reminder, do not reveal whether
Yeah,
you were a
I
faithful
know.
or a traitor.
Well, Caleb, my support's for you. Please take this for us. Win this game. Get that last traitor or traitors out. And you guys fucked up. Goodbye.
Thanks, Brandon. Great game. Everybody, you can unmute and chat.
Oh,
that sucks.
That wasn't an easy one.
No,
I understand what you guys had to do.
And, Caleb, I don't want you to feel like at all, just because we voted Brandon out, that we automatically think it's you. There's anything that can happen after tonight. We don't know. We truly don't know. So
I understand you guys.
I would have never like done that, like what I ended up doing if I had had the hour before. I knew coming in, like if there was any possibility, if it was me. I was actually talking to Phil about this yesterday because like I try to keep my personal life and my game life because I think there's just like certain presuppositions that people make about people like me, and I think that's what hurt me with Patrice. And so I was like, I keep all that out, but I was like, all right, I'm just gonna just let you guys know it's no shot for me that I'm. So if I was the problem is if I ever play this game again and I'm a traitor, you guys will be like, swear on the Bible, Brad. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore, So anyway, but yeah. So
yeah, it was a big thing. It was a big thing you did. So
yeah. I apologize if anybody's offended by that, but
listen, I'll only be offended if we watch this afterwards.
No, literally,
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it for me.
no shot, no
I'm
shot.
trusting you right now.
You better, you better. Yeah, I would absolutely burn. Like it would be ugly. So yeah.
Shit.
Well, players, you have successfully made it past all the round tables in the game. Now you must hope to survive the night from the traitor's murder. 5 of you will make it on to day 8, where the game will end and the prize pot of $150 will be won. Oh, and I can finally get my castle back to myself. That would be nice too. All right, I am going to open up the breakout room so you can have one last time to chat before we close the game off.